This is a story that takes place in a town where at this time there are 0 frowns. This is the town of Orosville. Around Christmas time, it's quite a thrill. The season of giving, the residents are filled with glee, and around this time they'll go on many shopping sprees. But even after the many smiles in the town, there is still one on the mountain who is always wearing a frown. He is called a Grinch, the one that hates Christmas time. In the town of Orosville, it would probably be a crime. He sits there all alone, no one to comfort him. He is always, yes always, looking grim. It is always strange, a heart 2 sizes too small. Among all the villagers, he'd be seen as terrifyingly tall. But there's one girl interested in the Grinch. The name was Watermelon. She never flinched. Why did we have to mention that? She always searched around town for news about the beast. And thankfully, she found some news, at least. She tried explaining, but what she really means is, she wants nothing more than the Grinch's Okay, who put this in the script? She really wanted to meet him. It was on her Christmas list. If she didn't meet him, she'd be absolutely pissed. Then came Christmas night, and came the Grinch's plan. He would steal everyone's presents as Santa, quite the fan. He went from house to house, taking all the gifts, toys and games and somehow forklifts. Stopping at one house and taking the tree, he saw a girl, showing him her name. What kind of line is that? I don't know, Watermelon, just go with it. Fine. Santa, why are you stealing our tree? She asked with tears. Why, I'm taking it to go get repaired. That doesn't even rhyme. May I come with you? I'm sure they'll be quick. Why, of course, he said. But she was only thinking about that. Okay, what kind of Grinch story is this? The two then went back up to the cave. Watermelon couldn't stand it. It was quite the crave. They went to his room where the clock went tick-tock. She got close to him and went near his... Why is she like this? It's Watermelon, what do you expect? You should not have let Watermelon script this. Just read it. They had fun for a few hours, but then came Christmas Day. Watermelon stepped out, being barely able to walk, and went on her way. But something came over the Grinch, was guilt. He looked at Orosville with his head tilt. They were all singing, but their gifts were taken away. He looked down in shame and took off on his sleigh. He went to the middle of the town to make a toast. He admitted to everything at most. But even still, he was invited for dinner. He smiled at the guy who invited him. He felt like a winner. But even after that, the Grinch still had a question for him. The guy who invited him, his name was Jim. You invite me over for food and let me sleep in your bed? But I stole your presents, and your daughter gave me... Why is he telling them that? I don't know. I'm done. I'm not reading anymore. But that bacon was scarred for life, and because of that, he never got a wife. There was also in this story something I meant. Aquamarine and Watermelon, thankfully, are the age of consent. Now I'll continue by saying this isn't a bribe, but make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'm gonna say again, in this story, Cindy Lou is older. If not, that'd be pretty gory. And tell me if I should do some more books. If you do tell me, I'll take some looks. And that concludes it. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me to rhyme.